Can you believe what just came out from the back of my Target? It's a bunch of Ainsleys and a bunch of Series 4. Okay, the focus of today's video is going to be on Ainsley. So let's take a quick look at all the ones that they had. Okay, so I just asked the employee if they could bring out a couple, and so they brought out 4 for me to look at. I'm really grateful for that, so I could just compare all of their faces and I could really see which one had the best hair and everything. So I was looking at how their eyebrows were placed and their eyeshadow. I ended up getting this one, and I just thought that they were really interesting to compare because they did have different looking faces. And then I just checked their prices, and it looks like Mina and the rest of the Series 4 dolls are all $29.99. For some reason, Mina was ringing up as a pink boy doll character, but that's not true. And meanwhile, Ainsley, she is ringing up as $49.99, and her label is the Fashion Studio Refresh. I ended up getting 3 of the Series 4 dolls and 1 Ainsley, and so here is an overview of what Ainsley came with. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Can you believe what I found at my Target today? This is Ainsley Slater, the special edition doll that just barely came out yesterday at that LA event that Rainbow High versus Shadow High had. It was this whole event where these dolls were supposed to be like the first early releases, and yet here she is at my Target the very next day. I just had to ask the Target employee to check if maybe they had it in the back, and lo and behold, there were a ton of Ainsleys, and he brought out 4 for me to look at, and so I got to compare all the Ainsley's faces, and so hopefully I got a good enough one. I feel like all the others had kind of thick eyeliner or just kind of weird blemishes, but this one turned out pretty great, and I'm really excited that I was able to be one of the first ones to open this and make a review. So here, let's just take a look at what her box looks like. So on the sides, you can see her new wardrobe, or maybe this is what she's showcasing at, I don't know, Shadow High, because this is now a Shadow High doll. Even though she used to be at Rainbow High, she's now at Shadow High, but we just haven't seen it yet in the animated series. So here is the first outfit. She's got this going on, and then you can see the second, and they're all individually boxed, and you can't just rip them out like older boxes. These have like different kinds of tags inside to make them stay inside of the box, which is wonderful. And she was only $50. She was $49.99 at my Target, which I believe is $20 cheaper than what they were selling her for at the LA event. So here at the top, you can see she is Series 1 for Shadow High, apparently. So Ainsley Slater is her name. Let your true colors shine, YouTube. And that's where you can see the show. And here you have a special edition shimmery sticker. And it says that there are 400 plus looks. Plus you can see the brush in the back. And this box was pretty dusty. I don't know why there was so much dust, but there was plenty of dust on the top. So here is that pixelated design on the top of the box. You can see a window to the top of her ponytail. And this pixelated effect goes around the side. You can see her side here. And here's the back. And it shows her in all the different looks. It says, mix and match to create 400 plus looks. So here it says better with boots, leather for any weather, jewelry completes the look, and the bag for any occasion. Ainsley Slater may be the new girl at Shadow High, but her talent for accessory and fashion design speaks for itself. So here is the logo. It is Shadow High Trunk Show. And here is a close-up of her artwork up here. Yeah, pretty cool. And this is all holographic, as Shadow High and Rainbow High boxes usually are. And then here is the other side of the box, and it says her major, which is accessory and fashion design focus. Then lower on the box shows what it includes, which is a doll, 3 tops, 2 skirts, 1 dress, 2 jackets, 1 belt, 1 pair of pants, 4 pairs of shoes, 1 purse, 2 bracelets, 4 hangers, 1 comb, and 1 doll stand. So that is everything that comes with this special edition doll. It's funny that they don't have this like little bow at the top to make it like Kaya Hart or like Lily Chang. So this is the new look. I guess maybe for just Shadow High dolls, this is what it's like. There's no like silver bow or anything. Also, just another thing to note is that this was very easy to just like slip out. Like when I was holding it, then this just came apart. And I found that for the other Series 4 dolls too. I don't know if they made them thinner or what, or these slits a little bit too big, but these are a little bit hard to carry when the hooks keep coming undone. Anyway, there's one last part of the box to show you, and that is the bottom, just general manufacturer info, and then over here is the barcode. So if you want to go look for her yourself, there you go. All right, so now we can get into this lovely doll. Alright, so now we have the doll and the clothes out of that main box. Here is a close look at Ainsley, still in the packaging, but outside of the box. You can get a good look at her makeup. Look at that. Look at all those details on her skirt and her shirt, her belt, ooh, and then her shoes are looking rad. Alright. So that's that, and now let's just pull these out. Here are the clothes. These are glued in pretty well, and they have these tabs so that you can't just pull the boxes out like in store or just without opening the whole box first, which is great. So here we are with these, and we'll just start taking them all out one at a time, I guess. I'll just start with Ainsley, and then I'll go and open up the rest of her clothes. All right. Ooh, there she is. Okay. Oh, look at that. She's got black nails. Pretty stiff. She's got quite a stiff arm. Okay, it's just rotated incorrectly. Okay, so here is Ainsley out of the box. Yeah, so she's got her ponytail up the middle, the top middle, but since it's been pulled to the side, it's just trying to go naturally to the side again. But it's a good amount of hair. This is like, it is a little bit gelled, not crazy, just a little. You can kind of hear that amount of crunch. Not too bad, really, not too bad. Here is her shirt. It's kind of wonky. The collar is just like a little bit flared. I don't know if it's supposed to be flared like this. I think it's supposed to be like a collar. It's supposed to be pushed down, but it's flying back up. And her front pieces of her hair are tied to her shirt. So I'm gonna have to cut that off to put on the other outfits. Cool. Let's see her articulation. Yep, she's got that kind of ball joint that lets her rotate and face up or down and side to side. And oh no, her other golden button is falling out. Okay, I'm gonna have to glue that back, but that bottom one is all loose. Okay, let's take a quick look at her bracelets. Here, one looks like it's just a bunch of spirals, and the other one's just like a bunch of little dots, like little golden beads. And her nails are painted black on both sides. It looks like this one got painted twice. Here, let me... I don't know if you can see that or not, but when it comes to her right hand, it's like painted twice in the same spot, and it looks kind of thick and messy. Oh well, not really something to care about too much. Really what you're looking at is the face of the doll, and here it is like a little smudge, but I can easily fix that. Yeah, over her eyebrow, it's just tiny, just barely. You can't even really see it that much. So while I was looking at her face, I was curious why she didn't have that much rainbow eyeshadow. I was expecting something more like Lyric Lucas, because in the animation, Ainsley has a ton of rainbow eyeshadow, and that's what really stands out about her look. That, like, against all the purple and black that she's wearing, she got this massive, I don't know, not massive, but like intense rainbow eye look. And Lyric has that more than her. I was just expecting that more on Ainsley. And just to compare their hair colors, so Ainsley has a lot darker purple, and she has like a mix of black in her hair as well. You can see that there's like a mix. It's like every other strand is black or purple. And so yeah, I was just noticing that. And so like mine has a little bit of a blemish above her eyebrow and some pink spots on her cheek, but I'll see if I can just remove that with acetone or something. And then I was noticing that this brush says rainbow on it. It's not shadow, it says rainbow, like the Rainbow High dolls. So like this is Margot the Perla's brush, and you can see that they're both rainbow instead of Shadow High's, which is like all bumped up, like it's got a bunch of studs on it and it says Shadow, or it says SH. So this is Heather's, or not Heather's, Natasha Zima's, and she's got a rainbow brush in addition to a rainbow stand, rainbow high stand. Which is confusing because her box says Shadow High. Huh, okay, so here's a survey that comes with doll. And now here you can see it says RH all over the stuff that she has. So there's the top of that. So it says rainbow and then RH on her things, even though her box said Shadow High. What the heck? Yeah, okay, so that's peculiar. I don't know why she's got the Rainbow High base and stuff, even though she's in a Shadow High box. So like, you'd expect like the bumpy kind of Shadow High for her. She's a Shadow High doll, but it seems like she's some kind of confusing mixture. I don't know. So I guess that explains why she's got like a colored complexion rather than a grayscale kind of complexion like the other Shadow High dolls, because she's actually a rainbow high doll. She's got like R and rainbow on her belt. Meanwhile, the other actual Shadow High dolls are gray tone and have like a gray skin tone. I don't know. Something's fishy. I don't know. Okay, well, fun fact, I guess. So yeah, that's what she's got, and then I'll just open up the rest over here, and I'll be right back. Is this strap actually tied in? Because, oh my gosh. Why would they do that? That's so thin. Oh, you can almost... Wow. Be careful not to cut off the strap, because the straps are actually just the ones that are pinned down into the box. Oof. Risky. I almost cut off the strap. Hopefully this doesn't make any holes in the purse. Just tiny bit. Okay, but look at this. It's a real zipper. That's the first time we got a real zipper in the Rainbow High doll. Dang. Yeah, okay, so here you can see that there is like a thread that mimics a golden chain for the strap. And let's see, this ball thing is new, so this is the clasp. You can see here. And it's supposed to be like clicked in together. There we go. Yeah, it's really cool actually that there's a little zipper. Nothing inside, not even like a plastic to fill it in, because it's not necessary. Pretty good. Here are the shoes. R and H. So she's a Rainbow High gal in a Shadow High box. I don't know what's going on. Okay, here are these boots. So it's like a purple, actually it's iridescent in a way that looks blue to you, but from where I'm looking, it's pretty purple. I don't know if I can demonstrate that, but it's like, it looks blue and purple depending on where you're looking at it. It's like not consistently like blue on one side or purple on one side. It's all one or the other depending on where the light's reflecting. That's really cool. There's like a fake zipper on the side. Here are the bottoms. Nothing, it's not even labeled. It doesn't even say RH, or not RH, RL. I guess I'm just used to, I don't know why that's not labeled. Are these ones labeled? No, they're not. I don't know why they don't have the right and lefts like the other ones do. Here are her boots. The soles of her boots also don't have R or L on it to tell you if it's right or left boot. I guess you can just assume based on the big zipper. But still. So those are the sides. Oop. Yeah, so this is like rainbow heels. Let me compare it to Lyric Lucas's. So that's what that looks like. Yeah, okay. So here's this dress. Interesting. We haven't had a dress like that before. Let me just quickly show you anyway. These other pants I skipped over. So this has like a tie strap on the sides. Not tie strap, but like these strings to hold together the sides of the pants, which is really cool. Then the pleather pants have pleather pockets in the back. Yeah, pretty cool. And then this top has buckles all over it. I don't know if you can see. So it has buckles on the sides. And then the back has two straps to hold the back together. Interesting. This is also a pleather material. And it's got like a faux zipper right here on the sides. It says magic, rainbow, another kind of scribbled sparkle. Okay, so sparkle there. Sparkle, can you make out what the other words are? It looks like a bunch of scribbled, oh look, Hollywood in the back. Yeah, magic is on the top. Yeah, alright, so your usual kind of Rainbow High words. So why is it in a Shadow High box? I just don't understand. But it says that she's a new student at Shadow High. So maybe I'm thinking that this is just what she presents at the big events that's coming up at the end of this season for the Rainbow High animated show. It's gotta be like what she's presenting, right? And then it like earns her a spot at Shadow High for some reason. I don't know. It has to be related to that somehow. That's just my guess. Here's the skirt. This is kind of a weird, kind of rough fabric that is unlike any of the other clothes. I don't know what to compare it to. And these have like a little strap down the middle. They're not like shorts inside, but there's, oh look, some fake pockets. Actually, no, they're real pockets. You can actually stick your doll's hand inside of them. All right, here's this top. Ooh. Now this is another pleather type shirt. It has a couple of studs all over it and a faux zipper down here and then like under that little lip of a collar. And a couple of other little folded details. And then here's the back. Actually, this is more like latex? Is that the right word for this? I think it's like a latex shirt. And it's pretty shiny. It's just black and like a turtleneck, I'm supposing. Looks like it's gonna go up like a turtleneck. There's the front. And the back is just plain, because you're supposed to put this top over it. Yeah, okay, so those are those outfits. And now let's just take a look at her current outfit. I guess I should take out the hair from her skirt. Let me just get different scissors for that. Oh. Here we go. I guess I could just pull it up, but I don't want to mess up with the curl. Here, I'm just gonna pull it. Yeah, that's better. Then I can cut these a little bit more easily. Pull them out. All right. So now let's take a good look at her top. So in the show, she has some safety pins on the shirt, but there are none on this shirt at all. There is this buckle right here, and this other side has barely this little shoulder piece where you can just kind of have a slit right there, but the way that there's so much fabric, it just kind of closes up by itself. You really have to pull down in order to actually stretch it apart, really, to see it. And yeah, so the collar is poking up. I don't think that's what it's supposed to look like. I think that's just how this one's been resting, I guess. I don't know. And then there's like a pleather kind of wraparound piece that's kind of mimicking a belt. There is this belt loop, two belt loops actually in the back. And then just back to this cloth. And it has like a gold buckle, or not buckle, but like two little studs, I guess. And then this belt is like a plastic, it's a rubber, it's just rubbery. Oh, cool. Okay, and then the chain is actually just painted. These aren't separate pieces, it's just like one piece, but it's just painted to look like it's separate. And then there's a big R charm at the end. So this actually goes through the belt loop of the skirt. It says rainbow, and that's just painted. And here's the clasp. It's the rubbery clasp right there. And the skirt is plain in the back, but then has like a couple of things going on in the front. So first of all, there's this whole string part that's tied together to keep these leather parts together. Ooh, these are like actual metal loops. These aren't just threads. These are actual metal loops. And here's like another pleather piece, another pleather piece. And then the bottom of the skirt has these other buckles that are just kind of hanging on the very tips. See them there? Interesting. I feel like the skirt is really cool. And then some really cool shoes that have a lot of spikes that are just like plastic and so it won't really hurt. Here's the boots. I wonder if they're a separate piece? No, they're together. So this is all one mold. Nothing to tie here. Here's the bottom of the boots. These are also not labeled if they're right or left side, so I guess it should just be clear to the person, but these are looking pretty identical on the sides. Oh, here, if you can see over my hand how her nails are painted. Yeah, okay, so now let's just check her out. Actually, let's quickly take a look at her hair. So it was tied up here, and there's like a string that's holding it together. That's on both sides. So there's like this thread that's holding these front bang parts together. And this doesn't feel too gelled either. Here, like these like front parts were tied to the skirt, but these aren't too gelled, luckily. So it looks pretty nice. And I'll just hang out just fine. And then here's the back of her head. It is a 2019 sculpt. Yeah, okay, so she's got earring holes, but no earrings and no necklace. But a nice, good amount of hair. It feels really great. And I like touching it. It's like gelled enough so that it stays in place, but it feels kind of soft and squishy. Yeah. So now I'll put her in her other outfits. Okay, so here is everything that Ainsley comes with. She has a lot of black and a lot of silver. I don't know why she's got this going on. I don't know, I feel like it's supposed to be like how the rock stars had those golden bases. And so this is like a silver base to kind of be like, oh, it could be rainbow, it could be shadow, and it could work both ways depending on who you display her with. Anyways, so here is her body. She's got this black underwear, and here you can see her articulation a little bit better. So anyway, I already showed you that her head can rotate all the way around, and her shoulders have rotation and can go out about, I don't know, like 100 degrees, really. Instead of like a little basic 90, it goes up a little higher. And then her elbow can rotate and extend and bend about 90, and then her wrists have up and down rotation, articulation. This is how high up it can go, that way, and the hands can come out, so it makes it a lot easier to put the clothes on. And she's got like a couple little marks on her body, just really little, but just kind of noticeable. It'll all be covered up though with the clothes. Anyways, so that was her articulation up there, and then her legs rotate at the thigh, and they can rotate like all the way around. And then her knees can bend that far. Here, kind of a little loose, but not that much. Yeah, that's how far she goes. That leg and this leg. Oh, kind of be careful how far back you pull the doll's leg, because it doesn't look like it can really take that much. Oof. All right, maybe it's just stiff, but you can see it's cracking a little. Okay. Anyways, so I just want to show you that before putting on her other outfits. Alright, so here I have Ainsley in another outfit. This is the one that says the bag for any occasion. So here she is with this bag. I'll put it on a little bit after I show you the top. So here is the top on. It's pretty loose actually. It's like pretty baggy. And oh, the shoe just fell off. These shoes don't really stay on too well. Anyways, so oh, it fell off again. Anyways, so here is the back, and the straps are pretty little, and so they don't have much to Velcro to. So it keeps coming apart. But in addition to that, these kind of straps are really big for her, and this base is just really big and loose. But it's interesting how it is these two straps. That's pretty unusual for a rainbow high doll. So that's brand new to us. And here is the pants on. They weren't hard to put on. They weren't too tight or anything. They just kind of made some of those noises when you put them on. They're just kind of squeaky. Here, let me put the shoes back on. So here are the shoes. I think they look gorgeous, even though they're not staying on too well. I think they look really cool, really sleek. These can go with so many outfits, I think, because it has just a clear strap and a black base. And the R and H don't stand out too much. It's just a silver gray paint. Yeah. So this is her with that on. And let me just put the bag over her. Let's see what she looks like with the bag. That on. Okay, so here is the bag with the rest of the outfit if you do like a crossbody thing. She looks okay. I feel like this kind of rises up a little bit too much here. If I just pull it down, that's better. So this is how she looks like in the picture. That's how she wears it in the picture, I mean. So she's kind of got like an arm posed out and then the other arm like this. And that's her outfit. That is called the bag for any occasion. I don't know if it's really called that, but that's just what the box says. Okay, so now let's move on to another look. All right, now here is another look. It's leather for any weather, according to the box. Before I put on the jacket, let me show you what she looks like with just the dress and the boots. So here she is. I really like how this dress fits on her. It's nice and tight when you put the when you clasp it together with the Velcro, and it's like really nicely like snug around her waist, and it was pretty easy to put on compared to like this awkward t-shirt. And I feel like that purple actually does complement her like eyeshadow, even though it's not totally the same shade. It just kind of looks pretty, and it goes with the purple look that she really has on the show. And then here are her boots that are like a little awkward, I think. It's just like a lot going on with the iridescent blue and purple and then gold and buckles painted on. And yeah, and they're actually really easy to put on and off. Got all these boots so far, like they're really like rubbery and really loose and really easy to slip on and off. Yeah, so this looks like just that. So let me just put on the jacket and then we'll check her out. So let's take off the hand, put on one side, here's the other side. Okay, so I'll just leave those golden bracelets down there for this look. Oh, actually, here's one thing something to point out while we're checking this out. The hands are actually with two different pegs, like two different lengths of pegs. And this is on purpose. Don't freak out if you see this on your doll. This is, I think it's to differentiate the right and left hands in the factory when they're putting on these hands. So that's just normal, just so you know. Okay, and now you just clip these on, and this is what she looks like. I really like this jacket. This is cute. Okay, this is really cute. I like it. It fits really well. I think it was really easy to put on. Okay, so here is that look. Here, let's fix those. So it's a little messy, just a little bit, but overall I think it's pretty cool. I think this jacket is gonna look cool when you mix and match it with the other pieces. I feel like this purple just doesn't go as well. I don't know, maybe it just clashes because it's the only thing with color in this whole set. Maybe that's why it just stands out more. But there is this outfit. Okay, now here is the last outfit. So this is before I put on this last piece. This one is called Jewelry Completes the Look. So this, I guess, is supposed to be worn with this outfit. I'll just put these bracelets over her shirt. All right, okay, so here is this outfit on. Here you can see this leather shirt, or not leather, this latex shirt. It's pretty squeaky. It was squeaky like these pants were, putting them on. And this skirt was actually really snug. It was like really hard to put over her hips when I was trying to put it on. Just a heads up, but it was still fine to get up there. These are just velcroed in the back. Here are the boots. Even though none of them were labeled right or left, I just figured that the zipper was on the inside. So here are the boots on. Calves of steel right here, like, don't mess with her. Okay, so these are the boots on. So this is the outfit. Let me just put on the last little bit. This is actually a little too small to close. Just barely closes in the back. Look at that. Just barely holding on. Anyways, so that's what this looks like. Here, let me take a look at the box again. That's right. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just supposed to put the golden bracelets on the side. Okay, now that is the outfit. The official outfit that goes with Ainsley. So here is the kind of pose that she does on the box. Yeah, here is that whole other outfit. It's okay. I feel like it's also a little much. It's a little messy, but it's alright. I feel like so far her original outfit is the best. I feel like this was the easiest to put on, so I enjoyed that. But I really like these boots. I really like these heels. I just wish that they stayed on a little bit better. These are okay. Yeah, so like these are my favorite shoes. These ones were pretty great. And skirt, this was easiest. That was fine. I like this. I just wish this was a little bigger, I guess, so it could reach better. And this just be a little bit more stretchy. Because this is not too, like there is no room to stretch with this kind of material in the skirt. But that kind of wraps that up. So let me just kind of mix and match and I'll get back to you. Alright, so here's just one look. So it's keeping that top, like that combination of tops, and it's using her original skirt and the second outfit's boots. So it's like kind of putting the gold together, but some more pleathered rather than the same kind of material that these gold ones have. So it's just like a mix of textures. Something about this makes me think of like a fashionable super spy. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because it's all black. It's like that kind of turtleneck kind of reminds me of like Kim Possible type of stuff. Totally Spies kind of things. With this kind of shimmery outfit. And then just like the coverage that Kim Possible has. Anyways, so this is one outfit. Let me try on some more. Really quick, I thought that this was gonna look good, but wah. Here is another look. This top is definitely way better when it's just the top alone without another top underneath. That looks and fits way better. So this is what she looks like with that. Here, let me put her hair down. So this is what she looks like. yeah, I feel like maybe just like a choker or something, and then she'll look a lot better. Actually, I have Heather right here, so I might as well. I know this is not her own, but let me just show you what she looks like. Okay. Pretty cool, right? Okay. Anyways, I'll just put this back just so you don't get misled. Anyways, so here she is. Again, these shoes just falling off, but they made sense with the pants. So here's another look, and I'll just put that jacket on. It's okay. Yeah, okay, so I'll just wrap that up with this outfit, and then I'll put on more mix and match outfits on my Instagram, so go check me out there. I have 2 accounts at the moment, but I'm gonna eventually just focus on one, and it'll be called My Dolly Diary, just like this YouTube channel. Alright, now we got Ainsley back in her original outfit, her stuff's all laid out, and final thoughts, I think she is pretty cool. I think that this is more interesting to me than Avery Styles' whole trunk show, even though that came with actual cases and a clothing rack. I feel like I, as an adult collector, wasn't too interested in that, and so this is more appealing to me, because I didn't really like that playset aspect. I don't really display those, and this is great for adult collectors. I feel like this is kind of a little bit more adult just because of all the black and the leather and the weird strings and everything. I don't know, it just seemed like a little bit more adult than regular kind of kids dolls, so it just makes sense to me like that. I think that the doll herself is pretty. I was expecting more out of the face. I feel like Ainsley's face in the animated show is really pretty rainbowy, and I feel like this is pretty minimal. Also, her hair is a lot darker than the show, which was a little off to me, but I think it matches the outfits pretty well. And I'm still really interested in why she's got a bunch of rainbow accessories. Why is it all rainbow when the box says Shadow High? I feel like that's pretty interesting, but I'm definitely excited to watch the show and see what that's all about. Yeah, and most of the pieces are pretty easy to put on. I feel like there are a couple that are just like a little annoying. So like these straps, the belt buckle on this, it's rubber, and even the little clasp, like little hook that you're supposed to wrap the little loop around, it's also rubber. And I feel like that should have been like a firm plastic to make it easy, rather than both rubber things kind of mushing together when you try to like loop it. Anyways, so I feel like overall she's pretty cool, and I'm just really surprised I was able to find her today at Target when she just came out. For the twins, the Target employee told me that they should be on shelves on the 29th of May, so keep an eye out for that. But I've seen some people find them at their Targets already, so just go and ask, take the barcodes on Instagram, show them to the employees there, and they should be able to help you. If not, just give you some information. Just really ask around, and I think that you'll be successful if you just try. I don't know, worth a try. And I'm glad I was able to do that this morning. Just go check out the Target. Even though I had visited yesterday, I just went, I'm like, I just feel like I'm gonna miss out on new dolls if I don't try, and so I did, and I'm happy because now I've got this beautiful Ainsley doll. Thank you guys so much for watching this review. I hope that you had an enjoyable time, and I'd love to see you again. I'll see you next time, hopefully. Bye.